Oh, good morning. It's freezing cold here in beautiful downtown Crestline in the San Bernardino Mountains of Southern California's Inland Empire, about 70 miles east of Los Angeles. Uh, it's literally freezing. It's 32 degrees Fahrenheit, which is the freezing point of water. In the house, it's a little better than 40 because the California regulations have made my gas wall heater almost useless. Oh, Lord. I'm sitting on a heating pad. I have a little electric fan heater going, but it doesn't work all that well either. My 5 cats don't really want to go out because of the wind that's blowing, but at least it isn't raining anymore. We got so much rain almost every day for almost a week. I think 8 days, actually. That's more than a week. Wow. They didn't want out when it was raining either. But they do have cabin fever. From being shut in all the time. They're used to being outside all day and coming in at night. Oh, Lord, it's freezing cold. Let me check the timer thing. You can't just turn on a modern heating pad and have it stay on. You have to keep pushing the button to give it more time, or it turns itself off. I guess that's a safety feature. I don't know. Anyway, the cats have their heating pad and I have my heating pad. But sometimes both heating pads are occupied by cats. And I keep telling them, hey, you guys, you have fur coats. I don't. Oh, well. Anyway, what a morning. Apparently. Oh, Morgan's here. Good morning, Morgan. In Nova Scotia, I'll bet it's cold there too. We still did not get snow. I was hoping for a white Christmas. Since it had to be wet and cold all the time, why not a little snow instead of all that rain? Didn't happen. It's trash pickup day, so you might hear the background noise of the trash trucks and dumping the trash barrels. Oh gosh, 1 degree centigrade, so it's just above freezing. Well, it's 0 centigrade here. You're -1. Okay, that's a little colder than I am. Okay. I've tried to go on live twice yesterday, once with the computer and once with the phone, and Verizon was not cooperating. So I figured since I've been up since like 2 or 3. All right. I think I'm back. Evil Verizon. I hate them. I'm back. but it looks like it won't last. At Christmas, I got the two things I wanted most: coffee and chocolate. The coffee is organic free trade. I'm not terribly into that sort of thing, but the American brands just don't taste good anymore. And they seem to upset my tummy. They're using cheaper beans and over extracting the coffee from the beans. Ah, evil Verizon, I hate you. I hate Google too. Anyway, Google owns YouTube. I did not get the new used recliner chairs. Stuff happened on the way. It never got here because it wasn't working, because they didn't have the cables and controls, and you can't just use an electric recliner without electricity and controls. And I didn't get an air fryer because I think I finally convinced them I don't really want one. So I got coffee and chocolate. I'm happy. And of course, the cats got extra special treats that I don't usually give them. They're, let's see, whoops, you cut open the end of the tube and squeeze out the soft, wet stuff inside. There, here we go. Uh-oh, they saw it. I better hide it. They'll be all over me. I wish they'd make a bigger tube for multiple cats so I don't have to open one for each of the 5 cats. Anyway, it's good. I'm fine. Got my bills paid, got some groceries. I got to get more cat food today, which means I have to either wangle a ride or pay $10 to have a delivery from the local grocery store. So I'm hoping I get the ride. They have lots of dry food, plenty of kibble. They're running out of treats and canned food. Oh gosh. No, I am getting used to winter. About a week ago, I got the house warmed up to 70 Fahrenheit, which is like 72 is considered room temperature. But at 70, I felt too warm and I had to turn off the heater. Oh, and the big thing in the news, now there's 2. Apparently, in Portland, Oregon. Oh, hi, Oswald. Welcome in. Good to see you again. Sorry I lost the connection yesterday. Oswald says the Midwest got a heat wave yesterday. It was 50 Fahrenheit. Feels like summer. Yeah, it's been around 40 here, but today it's 32. Freezing point of water. I got the house up to 40, maybe 45, because California regulations don't let gas or even electric heaters work efficiently. They consider it efficient when it just won't burn enough gas to heat your house. The little electric fan heater is a joke. If I put it on high, it stops. It'll go for like 3 seconds and stop. So I have to leave it on medium or low. So it's more like a fan than a heater. And I can't get the propane heaters that I used to use in winter. You know, stuff happens. They get to where they don't work anymore. And besides, that always worried me. Propane, you know, it means flame, and it's portable, so it isn't as safe as your wall heater that's installed with all kinds of safety stuff. So I never ran them while I was sleeping, but it was nice to have one in the bathroom where it's always cold. Even in summer, the bathroom is cold. Anyway, let's see. In Portland, Oregon, ICE agents apparently shot one bullet from a handgun, but it hit the two people in the car. They were the suspects they were looking for. Had a warrant for those two, and they got away. One shot was fired because they were trying to run over an ICE agent. I find it kind of fishy that ICE did not pursue them, but I guess there was a lot of confusion. They drove just a few blocks away and called 911 to get medical treatment. Both were wounded. Apparently not life-threatening, but in the aftermath of the Minneapolis tragedy, it was quite upsetting. But, you know, in over a year now, or let's see, almost a year, Trump took office on the 20th of January. So almost a year, ICE has killed 2 people. 2. I forget the exact circumstances of the migrant man who was shot and killed. I just have a vague memory. It was some months ago. And then yesterday, a woman in a car was shot and killed. Yes, it's upsetting. But I've seen many different videos, some from the ICE body cams. Actually, it was BCP, Bureau of Something Protection. Some are their webcams, their body cams, and some are from phones that bystanders use to take video. And in most of those videos, you cannot see that there are actually 2 agents by that car. And the one you see at the driver's door telling the woman to get out of the car, it did not fire a weapon. He had to back off because the car was kind of spinning out and turning toward him and pushing him. But there was another agent behind him, And the woman actually turned her wheels and pointed her car at him and hit the gas. And the car did hit him. It knocked him back, and then he fired a shot through her windshield. And then the car turned and he shot two more shots at the driver's window, the side window. A lot went wrong there. So I'm just going to wait and see what the official investigation says. You know, it might be a long time before we hear about it, but I think a lot of people did a lot of dumb things and made mistakes, and that probably includes the uh, law enforcement. Oh, hi, Renewal Man. I'm cold and tired. Couldn't sleep. I woke up somewhere between 2 and 3 in the morning. It's cold. It's literally freezing cold here. Anyway, Verizon kept going down yesterday, and it did it once today so far. So I don't know how long I can stay on. What's happening? My health is what it is. It's actually pretty good for someone my age. I have 2 medications. 2. One is, where is that thing? My emergency inhaler if I have trouble breathing. You stick it in your mouth and push the can down, and it goes, it's aerosol. Ooh, poor Renewal Man had a big surgery on his stomach. I'm sorry. Well, the other medication I have is an ointment that I put on the skin cancer on my face. The breathing thing is COPD, but it's always worse when I'm pulling weeds, so I say it's asthma. Anyway, here and there, no, it's not melanoma, Renewal Man, it's carcinoma, not deadly. It's just trying to eat my face. Right here. Yeah. Well, I'll be okay. We'll just, I'll keep using the ointment, and whatever it doesn't get, I'll probably have to have surgery because it enlarged my upper lip to where it's difficult to eat and drink. Yeah, I'm seeing the doctor. I have a GP, you know, family doctor, and I have a dermatologist. I had my appointments. I got the furouracil ointment to put on my face, and it does help to shrink the tumor and get rid of it. But when was that? About a week ago, I think. Maybe a little longer. I hurt my leg. Okay. First, I hurt my left leg. just lifting something I shouldn't have. And it took a month to heal. So I foolishly lifted some things. And I pushed a heavy chair around so I could sweep out the cat hair and dust from underneath it. And I hurt my other leg. So it's been over a week now, and it's still kind of sore. How old am I? I'm 71. So I'm very healthy for an old lady. But they want me to get physical therapy. Well, I'm stuck in California, born and raised, never managed to escape. But I'm up on a mountain, which is nice. At 5,000 feet, I'm usually above all the smog. Excuse me. That had to happen. How do I get money? Social Security. I'm not telling how much my rent is. Let's just say it's less than most people pay. I got lucky. Been in the same house for 20 years. Most people in California have to pay at least $1,000 a month to rent a room. I have a financial expert renewal, man. Now my rent is, of course I have debt. I have the personal loan I had to get in order to replace my home heater that quit in the middle of winter last year. But it's a personal loan from the credit union, and it's good. I can make the payments. They didn't even check my credit rating. Okay. Well, Thailand, you got 3 houses, a condo, and farmland in Thailand. Good for you. I'm doing fine. As far as debt goes, I'm not worried. Every 2 or 3 years, the credit union gives me a chance to um, refinance the personal loan at a lower interest rate because I keep up the payments. Yeah, well, California is horrible. It's worse than Minnesota. It's worse than Oregon or Washington State. And we've lost 2 refineries, oil refineries, so I'm glad I don't drive a car because there's no way I could put gas in it. Gasoline is about to go up to $8 a gallon. And you know what? If we actually get that stimulus check that Trump keeps promising, although I'm not holding my breath, if I did get it, I could pay off all my debt because I don't owe that much. So I'm doing okay. Anyway, Verizon is acting sketchy again, so I think I better sign off before when it really goes down, I can't even end the video. Yeah, I got food and 5 cats. My health is really good. Most people my age are on a pill for this and a pill for that. I don't have any pills. I just try to eat real food, none of that processed garbage, although I have not given up cookies and crackers. Ah, your new man is 60. Okay. You're a sweet young thing. Yeah, well, I've learned how to make cookies at home. The crackers, I just buy them, but I get a good brand called Better Cheddars, and they don't have all those stinking chemicals and stuff. You know how they love to put in um, processed oils and preservatives and so forth. Let's see, Better Cheddars has. Where's my flashlight? I don't want to get up and turn on the big light, the house light. Here we go. Unbleached enriched flour. Unbleached. It does have vitamins added. It does have a little soybean or canola oil. Not the worst oils. Cheddar cheese. Salt. Yeast extract. And baking soda. Oh, and a little paprika for spice and a little annatto for color. Annatto is cool. It's from this tree in South America. Totally organic. So it's not bad compared to other brands of crackers like Cheez-Its that are full of crap. Not bad at all. You pay more, but your food doesn't kill you. So anyway, I really gotta go. It's been nice chatting with you. And thanks everyone. Let's see, I better type that. Oops. Thank you everyone and have a great day. See ya. Good idea, Renewal Man. If you're in Thailand, it probably is bedtime. Bye.